Hello everybody and welcome back to my new Kuni 2 Revenant Kingdom playthrough. Where last time we finally got enough gold nuggets and we're now actually gonna do the story.
Hey, what you doing? Are you being that bastard that hasn't subscribed yet? Well, why don't you join one of us that have subscribed? As well as that, you might as well tune down into the description down below, where I have a new subreddit called r/realmhq. Other than that, back to your regularly scheduled program.
Story. I know in the last one, I think I went ahead and said something along the lines of doing the story. Give me 1 second, I need to check one thing. Okay, I did look back at it. Okay, I needed to do a simple thing, make sure that the audio was recording right. But also, yes, I did initially intend to actually do the story. Well, now that all the other stuff is over, let's head to Dino Floor number 1. Let's actually go ahead and continue the tale. Alright, yes. So now all these guys are starting to look actually decent. Yes, let's go ahead and see if... Okay. Let's see.
I'll do my best!
No, fuck you. Okay, apparently they want me to go up there. There's also this thing, which is interesting.
Come on!
Too dangerous. God damn it. I literally had the shot go right in your face. Not too dangerous to be left alive, was what I was initially stating. Okay. Is the other control panel active? Or is it just none of them are active except for the one up here?
Well, now.
I may not know something about their oil. Alright. Is this one of those boiler thingies you were talking about?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, if we light it, the steam it produces should start generating power.
Huh.
Steam engine, huh? We'll need some fuel.
Huh.
I guess you could put it like that. Evan, I'm gonna teach you a spell. Listen carefully.
Hmm?
What? Yes, of course. Okay. You learned the Kindle spell. If you cast that on the boiler, you should be able to get just the right number of fire higglies together to help you light it. Your usual fire spells are all well and good for battle, but they don't give you the fine control you'll need for this kind of thing.
All right.
So I just need to cast Kindle on the boiler. All right, here goes. Actually, before we do that, there was one thing. Oh, yeah. I wanted to... Oh, that's right. Okay. I wanted to swap you out for the other guy. There we go. Alright. Come on, let's burn it alive. There's power to one of them.
Alrighty.
Good. Now we should be able to change the direction the gears are turning. Use the control panels and see if you can use the gears to get us over to the archive. Alright. Check your map. There's 2 on this floor. Yeah, there's this guy. Can I jump that? Probably not. Nope. You suck. Yeah, so you want me to go use, I think... Alright. Platforms have changed positions. Now if I go up here... Now I can cross here and then I don't die. A bad egg. Piece of clothes.
I'll do my best.
Close the cloth. You fucks. What the fuck? Okay. Heal me, boy.
I owe
Fuck you. Oh, that's an interesting thought. We've not used any of their powers since I've ranked them up to level 10. I'm still pretty sure they're not going to be at most, or their rank is not going to be at most rank 10. I'll just need to figure out how to actively get it increased. Which will probably just need me to upgrade some stuff in terms of that stuff. Okay, I see the problem now. So if I turn you, and I need to get down to this one, so I can turn you. Because now what they do is something, I don't know, we'll find out. I can go down here now.
You ready for this? Make yourselves useful.
Blast them.
Need a little help here.
There we go. Cup of good old eggnog. I got a carton of that. Oh, whoa.
Flippin' heck.
God, this place is a mess. Yeah, well, when the treehouse finally went up, they moved our old offices over here, and this place wound up being where they dumped a bunch of the old records.
Alrighty.
Alright, let's dig out that memolith, shall we? I think I see it right there. Oh, I wonder where it could be. It's not like it's right there. Alright. Let's find out what's in it.
Yeah.
Ha, I knew I was right. Go Find Me is the headache-saving killer app the world has been waiting for.
Huh?
What kind of weird name is that? Never mind. Let's watch this next memolith.
Zip, the launch was a disaster. Everybody hates it. Half the units we shipped have been returned. What?
Why? Why? Damn it, my design was perfect!
I'm sorry, Zip. This is the end for us, huh? We're finished. Man. Oh, man. What are we gonna do?
You're gonna quit whining and start thinking. That's what. This isn't the end. It's the beginning. Someday soon, the world will finally understand my vision. We're not giving up until that day comes.
Oh, shit.
We nearly went under. Right then and there. I can remember sitting up crying all night long. It was hard. But nobody did more to get us back on our feet than Zip. He was an inspiration.
Yeah, this thing.
Gosh. Dang it!
Grr, it doesn't make any damn sense. The figures for the perpetual fission reactor, they're all over the place.
Sorry.
I'm sorry, sir, but with the prototype in the safe, or in the state, it's just not safe.
Shut up! Shut up, shut up, shut up!
I don't want to hear it. Just fix it. We need to finish that damn thing, and we need to finish it now. I don't care what it takes.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Gah.
My head. God, never mind that. We'll never get this job done if I let this slow me down. Okay, straight up, this is literally, I'm pretty sure they're not even concerned about... Oh, fuck, look at the air around them. Because you would think that it's just off the metal, but no, I think they're literally being poisoned by radiation. Because they don't have an understanding of it. But here's the fun part. Okay, I think I talked about this either with, I think it was the Fallout New Vegas. Yes, I'm doing, I did some recordings on Fallout New Vegas. Mainly because I'm putting Ark on pause for a second. Just so I can get my head back. So here's the fun part. Right now, in the world, there was essentially... So basically, there's fusion and there's fission energy. So fission energy... Okay, if you've ever learned history and stuff like that, you might remember that in World War II, there were two bombs dropped on Japan, both destroying a city themselves. They were both fission-based bombs. And the Cold War came along, and then everyone started figuring out how to combine the products. And that's how we got fusion bombs, like the hydro bombs and the Tsar bombas and stuff like that. Here's the thing. We figured out fusion and made it into a possible power production. It's weird because, so you would think energy, you hear all this stuff about the energy being like so advanced and stuff like that. And all it ends up boiling down is just turn essentially a motor quick enough. And that, it's essentially, it's a steam engine, but you have better fuel things. It's weird. I mean, I'm sure there's some stuff where we've made things a ton more efficient, and that with like stuff like the fission stuff, it can actively do a ton more water into a lot more energy and stuff like that. It's the other part. So we've been trying to screw around with fusion generators. There's a fusion reactor over in Europe. There's apparently science experiments going on that like 5 or 6 days ago proved that we could, because the whole problem with fusion energy, it was not proven that it would be energy possible. Because basically what you're talking about, they wanted to go ahead and combine two elements together, and then the energy created from the combo was supposed to go back into the system and then essentially create enough energy to have it not just like... It's weird. It's basically like a perpetual motion in theory, except it's supposed to expand. Of course, that's not how actual shit works. Perpetual motion is impossible. The most anyone's been able to get to is like, I think 90-ish%, and that's still in question, because the guy won't let anyone see what's actually going on in the machine itself. It's the other part. So fusion energy does have something. It's not perpetual motion. Perpetual motion means whatever energy you throw in, you get it out. Fusion does lose stuff. It loses in terms of heat and all that stuff, but it also loses in terms of matter. I don't know if it's density or if it's just stuff like that. But eventually, whatever you throw into that generator will eventually get used up. But, because we can throw stuff like, cheaper stuff like hydrogen and stuff like that, except we've been having issues, we've been trying to figure out resources. It's fun because I watched a video about some company who was also developing, and I don't know if they were part of the breakthrough with the US, where they proved it was possible for fusion energy to actually bring more energy into the system than it takes. It basically there's a company that put out a video where essentially what they're doing is they're throwing the elements into essentially two replicated systems, then spinning it up so fast it becomes heated into plasma, and then basically tossing the plasma at each other, then locking them in place with electromagnets, and then attempting to use the electromagnet situation to basically just make power there. I don't actively know all the science, and this stuff is still essentially heavily in worked and stuff like that. But basically, it's so weird because it's like our world is essentially at a point where we could be looking at Fallout stuff. Not entirely. It'd be the question of how micronized or how small you can get with this tech. We're definitely not going to see any fuel cores or fusion cores just going and being stuck in the stuff. But with how big the one in the lab was on the video I watched, I could see that going into a train. That's how small it could go. And I don't mean like, oh, I mean right now we have full-on reactors that take up entire city blocks. We could be looking at something that could get shrunk down from a city block to the cab of a train. And that's just essentially the start of that stuff. But it's so weird because we are like at that point where we can't see anything. What was it? It's not really that stupid one. It's like, when you're running so fast, you're faster than the speed of light, all you see is darkness. It's more of, we have essentially entered the point into the, like, okay. So fusion is essentially, like, to make fusion viable, or even possible, to say the least, what we've been looking at is a massive wall. A massive wall to, let's say, a cavern. Somewhere that's already dark inside. We've been busting ass trying to get through this stuff, picking away, doing whatever we can. And we did it. We got more than just a crack. We got somebody inside. But all they can see is just wide open pitch black. Not because there's nothing there, but because they don't have any knowledge of what's beyond this. They just know, okay, we made it through. Where do we go from here? And it's so weird because it's like, it could get screwed over by politicians. It could get screwed over by the material being rare. It could be screwed over by just how much expensive it could be, any risk, any things like that. No, this is fusion. This is what they put into the bombs. There's so many things that could possibly derail it. That what we could be looking at is essentially something where somebody is just like, hey, you can't go in there. Well, why not? We can't see shit. We should not go in there in case you step on a stalactite or you go falling off into the cliff. You get some stuff where it's like, what the hell are you talking about? And then other stuff where you're like, you're not exactly wrong. We don't know too much. The ground beneath us could cave in and stuff like that. And it's just so weird of a time. Where basically we could be looking at something that solves our energy crises and anything of the sort, or it could just be a red herring. If it ends up being a something where it could legitimately, well, it's so... It's just like we're going to have to wait a month into this stuff to even see what essentially could be even reasonably figured out. Like, again, we could be putting this stuff into trains. We could be putting this stuff into freaking, even planes, possibly. Like, I know the material is probably heavy and stuff like that. But, again, it was like that lab stuff. And, of course, I'm not on that fucking research team. I'm not on the fucking any of that stuff. Whatever that ends up being the case of that stuff, it will. But anyway, it's kind of interesting because, again, this game, at least these group, the Broadleaf, he's trying to screw around with what is essentially fission. Something called perpetual fission, which wouldn't technically be possible. And I'm wondering if it's actually more of a fusion-based thing. Because that would make more sense than fission. But I'm also guessing that the fucking reason they're getting so hurt is because they just generally do not understand what the fuck they're doing in terms of the safety risk. Because both the technicians, he's talking about his head, he's probably got fucking radiation. And that's probably what's been hitting his whole fucking group. Not to mention, nobody fucking knows about this stuff. They're fucking going into this stuff. So they're easily probably fucking getting demon cored and stuff like that. Which is a fucking fun thing. That is a real life real life event where somebody freaking had a core of plutonium or something and was just sticking a freaking screwdriver into it, trying to get as close as possible to being critical to the point where it would cause an explosion. Just to figure out how the fuck close you can actually get with this stuff. It was stupid how they went with it, but it was an experiment for a good reason. Which is probably what's going to be essentially this place. They got good ambitions, but they're going about it stupidly. Nobody takes a break. Not me, not anyone. We work all night if we have to. Yeah, I think you're going to find out you got cancer.
Alrighty.
I'm getting a signal from the next level up. That's the smart stick lab. You can tell us what exactly a smart stick is on the way. Okay, let's get moving. So have you ever stuck it...
Leave this to me.
Oh yeah, level up. So that means Tanny's probably close, and she is. Okay. Alright, but that, yeah.
Leave this to me.
What the fuck are you doing in these parts? Okay, it was quite interesting. I don't think... Oh god, we did get a better sword. You get to go up twice. No, we did get a better sword for her thing. Or a better spear. You guys are fine. Alright, let's get you up. I don't think... No. Nope. I did get you. You do have a better bow. Okay. Alright, let's continue. Ooh, look. Okay, do you actually have something to state on this stuff? Oh god, how many did I miss? Oh shoot. Okay, I need to find out where the hell those are. Yeah, when I was a kid, I remember pestering my mom to buy me this robot I seen in a toy store. When I finally got it, it was the happiest day of my life. Now we're going around broadleaf battling robots that look a whole lot alike. Funny how my life turned out. Okay, I'm gonna have to go find all those. I am probably gonna go ahead and look up a guide once we actually go ahead and clear broadleaf. Give him. Ooh.
Make yourselves useful.
Heal me. Thank you. Oh shoot, we can get it outside of battle. That's very much appreciated. Okay, so this is the second level. I'm gonna guess there's either 3 or 5. I'm gonna guess there's also a trip. Oh wait, no, that's the thing. If we go... It's 2 or 3 levels.
Alrighty.
Alrighty, time to get the boiler on this floor fired up. No, okay.
No.
Those those red cogs. They are the first of their color that we've seen, are they not? Yeah, it's another security measure. You can only control them with a panel the same color. It was Zip who came up with all this stuff, you know. He said it was only so people smart enough to figure it out could get in. Well, that doesn't sound arrogant at all. Creamy slice of cheese. Creamy slice of cheese. Yeah, this is why I didn't mind actually feeding them all. Whoa, what the fuck? You're level 48? Okay, you were definitely supposed to. Ow! Magic him! Kill them all. Ooh. No, you get shot. Okay, I can't go this way. Should be this way. Obtain bed egg. Huh, so it's not... Oh, because the boiler is right here. Wait, shoot. How am I supposed to access that? Do I have to fire up the blue first?
Leave this to me.
Eat this. Make yourselves useful.
Okay. What?
All yours. Need a little help here.
Give me the gold!
Take that.
That was quite a shot. Don't have to worry if I was too loud in that one. Now let's pick up you. That was just, ooh, 25. Ah! Oh, that's right, there's a boiler right up here. Alright, well, we're gonna have to go and do that on next time. Thank you guys for tuning in and all that jazz. Like, subscribe, comment down below, and I'll see you guys next video. Other than that, have a great day. Where's the button? There's the button. Okay. Did I press the button? I did not press the button. I pressed something else.